I would have loved to see the expression on Barry Morphew's face this morning, after finding out his wife's remains have been found. More than 3 years after she failed to return home from a Mother's Day bike ride. Suzanne Morphew's remains were found during a search on Friday in Moffat, a town about 45 miles south of the Maysville home she shared with her husband and 2 daughters. Investigators are withholding details about the state of Morphew's remains and exactly where they were found. Investigators were combing the area as part of an investigation unrelated to her disappearance. Barry Morphew was initially charged with his wife's presumed death and is still considered a prime suspect. But prosecutors dropped the case last year after a judge barred the attorneys from calling most of their key witnesses for repeatedly failing to follow rules for turning over evidence in Barry's favor. Suzanne Morphew said in text messages that she was planning on leaving her husband of 25 years for a former high school flame. The couple's daughters Macy and Mallory have stood beside their father, stating they never had a shred of doubt about his innocence, despite evidence that Barry and his wife's 25-year marriage was on the rocks. We've seen them hold his hand in support as they left court. Suzanne Morphew described Barry as a possessive and narcissistic man who was trying to turn their daughters against her. Barry has consistently denied any involvement in his wife's disappearance and claimed the two had a wonderful life, a wonderful marriage, even as he remains the prime suspect in the case. What will happen next? Can Barry be charged again in this case?